Yo, what's up guys? My name is Kool-Aid, and in today's video I'm going to go over everything I learned from the PS4 and PS5 Generations Cup. This was exclusively to PlayStation players, and first place won a PS5. I learned a lot from this tournament, and I hope I can teach you everything. If you do find this video entertaining or helpful, make sure to subscribe and drop a like. At the end of the video, tell me one thing that you learned by commenting down below. Now let's get right into this tournament. Okay, so going into this tournament, I knew that the only thing I would be able to win was the exclusive skin. Now I don't care much about skins, so I decided to play this tournament like it meant nothing to me. And that's why I died off spawn my first game with only one kill. In this tournament, you get 1 point for a kill. You get 1 point for top 50, 2 points for top 25, 2 points for top 15, another 2 points for top 5, and then finally 3 points for the win. So on my second game, I decided to land sweaty and get a kill, and then I wanted to make it endgame. Of course, the zone pulled the complete opposite side of the map this game, and I decided to fight somebody, a storm fight, in fact, rather than just rotating like a smart player. I highly recommend that you rotate with the first two zones, that you rotate immediately to them. Taking fights in circle is so much better than taking fights on the edge of circle because you don't have to be forced. You can take all the time in the world you want. This player and me had no time at all, so the fight was completely rushed and we both wasted so much mats because of it. It was super sketchy, and I highly recommend that you don't take storm fights. Okay, so while I was rotating to the zone, I found a player that did not know anything about the game. It's very important that you secure these eliminations because they're going to allow you to find yourself securing through the leaderboard very fast. Also, when rotating in the storm, it's very important that you have a good game sense and know where certain campfires are, because that will be the means of life and death. If I didn't know where that campfire was, I would have died. While rotating again, I did not know there was 2 people, and I get beamed down to 1 HP with 200 mats left. I quickly rotate to zone because I don't want to die to storm, and I secure as much distance as possible away from my enemies. I learned here that it does not matter how good you are as a player, you can always be beamed down to 1 HP or die because of dumb things. Being smart is the most important thing about Fortnite. I found this free elimination here, which allows me to get another extra point, but I eventually die because I have no mats and have to take a fight. Rotating early is super important in these lobbies. After game number 2, I had around 10 points, and I decided to take a 30-minute break. After my break, I decided to drop at a hotspot and try to get as many kills as I could. Seeing that I got the shotgun on the top of the roof shows how important it is to get a really good drop. Practice your drops. I knew already how I could get the best drop for sweaty, that's why I'm able to slay out and get a lot of kills. Obviously, having good mechanics and aim and being a good fighter will help off in the early game too. This player had no idea I was there, allowing me to get another free elimination. So in game number 4, I decided to play a little bit more passively so that I could survive off spawn, but I also wanted to get kills. This place is a little hut right down below the mountain of Caddy Corner, and it has a bunch of chests, a bunch of wood, and the great thing about it is you can rotate up the mountain by using this little garbage bin. This will allow you to sneak up on players and take a 1v1 fight on them very easily. Obviously, I had amazing loot, and I snuck up on this guy. I missed that shot, we don't talk about that. And then I was easily able to fight him, and having really good loot helped out a lot. After that guy, another guy decided to sneak up on us, and I ended up fighting him too. He's unaware that I was there. I get a nice shot on him, and then I just finished the fight with my good skills. The biggest thing I learned in this tournament is to never take a fight that you don't have a winning advantage in. You could have more health than somebody, or you could have dealt some more damage to somebody that will allow you to have a winning advantage. Having good loot is also really smart and helpful. You can also set up beams on people by sneaking up on them so that they're not aware of you being there and getting free damage on them. This is how pros dominate in tournaments and stuff and make dropping 20 bombs and things just like that look easy, because they have advantages on players and they're not taking a, say, straight up fight with somebody. They're taking a fight where they will win it no matter what. Right here, I bought it out and I was not ready at all for this fight, and the player completely outplays me. I should have won this game, but I didn't, and that was my fault. Another very important thing I learned is to never take a fight in the center of the map. This is because so many players are going to be rotating to the center for storm and such, and if they hear you fighting, you're going to get third party. Unless you can end the fight within 30 seconds, I highly recommend not fighting in the center of the map. I was fighting multiple people right here and I got third partied so hard. I also learned that the RPG is broken in solo modes because you can get free eliminations because you're dealing a lot of damage instantly. Just like I covered early, you don't want to take a fight that you have the winning advantage in. The RPG allows you to do that in every fight because you're dealing tons of damage. Okay, so the biggest thing I learned when it comes to endgame from this tournament is that high ground and looking back at your opponents rotating is super broken. It's going to allow you to get so many eliminations on players that can be super good. All you have to do is beam them and they're dead. I also learned in these console lobbies, this is going to be like the platform cups and stuff like that. This is going to be lobbies where you can still W key in the middle of late game. The players aren't going to be very good, they're also going to be nervous, so they're not going to be playing at their most best. You can easily W key and focus players to easily get more kills and eliminations, just like I was able to. Also, when you're in 1v1s, you want to stay on high ground, ensuring that you win the match. Securing the victory is very important when getting extra points because, hey, 3 free points plus 1 more kill. There's no reason not to be winning it. Take right hand peeks and ensure that you're not taking as much damage as possible while dealing damage. The biggest thing I learned in this tournament though is consistency is key. The person that won the tournament had over 6 wins. I only had 1 win, and every other game I did terrible in, with only securing a couple points from only kills. You want to be making it to endgame almost every match, with maybe 1 match where you get kills. I did not make it to endgame except for 2 matches, and even then it was only 1 win and the other match was terrible. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, and I will have much more content about more tournaments in the future. Thanks for watching.